Ready? Good afternoon. Your weekends are going well. I'll play a little Kerbal here before I go off and barbecue or something. As Potato says, strap that plane to the moon. Yeah, so the last stream ended with a relatively successful space plane being built, but the question of how to attach said plane to a rocket was a little bit more complicated than I expected. I actually spent a couple hours between streams messing around with various things. I got to kind of an interesting place. Let's open up my current draft. I didn't want to do another stream that was just building, and so I figured I would make a little progress beforehand. And let's just see what monster I've created. Well, here it is. So, here's the thinking, right? Basically, one of the problems that you run into with a rocket that has a space plane attached to it, like the space shuttle, for instance, is that the weight of the plane up alongside the body of the rocket throws off the center of mass and the center of thrust. So there are a couple things you can do to offset that. Like the space shuttle, obviously, they've got the big fuel tank on the other side of its belly that sort of balances everything out, and then the angle of the rockets on the space shuttle. If you've ever noticed the main engine on the space shuttle on the bottom, the engine's actually angled. And that's to kind of deflect the center of thrust through the center of mass of the... Anyway, long story short, as the rocket goes up, the fuel's emptying and like all these adjustments are being made. It's very complicated. I actually built something where it was sort of a regular rocket like this with the plane on it, and then I had another fuel tank on the other side of this fuel tank, kind of balancing out the plane. It worked fine, actually. I got to space, but it just didn't have the lift that I needed. And then also, once I got into space, I jettisoned that sort of extra fuel tank, and the thing became kind of unstable because of the center of mass being weird. And so I thought, what if I just built something that kind of sandwiches the plane and really just kind of locks it in. And this is kind of what I ended up with. It's pretty wild. I have not yet tested whether this will work in flight. But I guess that's the next step. It has a lot of engines. I mean, it's probably too powerful. I'm a little afraid of it. But I guess it's worth trying. The other thing is, when we get to Mars, I do want some kind of satellite that remains in orbit. And so, can I walk through the staging? Sure, Potato. So, basically, right now, in this iteration, all of these rockets here are attached to these central columns. These are just structural fuselage. These don't have a Delicious. I like. Where did you get that, Bobby? Anyways, the structural fuselage here. This is a non-functional, but essentially what's going on is there are these like radial attachments. So you can kind of see they're like kind of dug into the wing there, that green highlight. That lets me build out laterally, and then there are a couple batteries, and then this is a stack separator here. So once this thing is like ready on a trajectory to like go down to Mars, all of these rockets just kind of separate at once in this current iteration. I don't think... Well, so there are a couple of things. Again, I want to have some kind of satellite that persists beyond that, and so I'm thinking maybe this needs some kind of like topper. But also, the tricky thing is this is not a space plane, so like it's just a plane. So it needs to be put on a trajectory that would send it down to the planet, and then if there's a satellite, that needs to not be on that. That just needs to be orbiting. So that would be totally doable if we had some other thing on top here that was just going to be the satellite and then all of this kind of separated after it was sort of pointed down at Mars. Anyway, let's just test the basic principle. I think it'll be fun just to like see how this. Oh, you know what? No, there is staging here. I'm sorry. These are actually just to get us into orbit. These bottom sections, and then there are rockets here. So there is this whole top part is like a second stage. Forgot about that. So actually, they should all be part of the same thing there. Okay, and these should all be part of that. Okay, so yeah, let's just see how this goes. It might take a minute to get to the launch pad. Anyway, hi everybody. Yes, Half-Loaf, your Kerbal pilot was taking a bit of a joyride on the roof of the space plane on the last stream. Probably the highlight of that stream. It was a kind of a pretty low key stream where I built that plane, and then you really made the you were a good capper to that stream. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. I've been kind of I wouldn't say lazy Saturday. I've achieved a few things, but nothing too ambitious. Kerbal version of wing walking, yeah, basically. Yeah, and then I ejected you, and for some reason the parachute didn't work. I think because I triggered the parachute before I ejected you, so I guess the parachute was just ripped to shreds, and then you just fell. Oh no! Okay, a couple problems. One, I forgot about adding structural stuff, but then also none of these have struts, and so they're all just kind of like, ooh, oh god. Oh, this is gonna be gross, but I'm gonna launch it anyway. Wow, it's powerful. Holy hell. It's also insane that these are all slowly swinging. Yeah, this is gonna create some kind of very bad rotation here. Oh boy. Oh yeah. It's kind of hypnotic. Look at this. It's amazing that it's still kind of straight down the center though. I mean, oh no, things are becoming unstable. This is not gonna work. But you know, looking at the fuel, I think this is actually going to be a good, successful setup. I just need to actually add some structure here. Oh boy, wow, look at it go. Look at it go. It's like a beautiful ballet. Uh-oh. Oh, now they're turning towards each other. Oh, this is bad. Oh, geez. Okay, now they're... You know what we could do? Oh, well, that's probably going to be... Just going to keep hitting spacebar. We're free! Oh, man. Oh, God, they're still flying. Okay. We're in a bit of a flat spin, though. I don't know that this could be rescued. Potato, you're in trouble. Oh, maybe? Yeah, we might be able to get... If we can get the nose pointed down, we can probably regain control here. I don't like how much we're spinning, though. I'm not sure why. Oh, all these surfaces are turned off. Now I have to quickly turn them on, because I don't want them on for the launch. So none of this stuff works. Oh, also we lost one of our tail fins? Anyway. Oh boy. Yeah, we did lose a tail fin, but it should be okay. Oh, well, no, it's sort of inherently unbalanced now because we don't have that second tail fin. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. Oh no. Not looking good. Oh, also, only 2 of the engines are working. Yeah. Oh yeah, also we have, we don't have a wingtip on the right side. That sort of balances out, though, because we've got the one tail thing and the... Oh, yeah, maybe. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, all our rockets just crashed in the background. You know, this might be okay. Hold on. Come on, potato. You can do it. Okay, let's point straight down. Slowly pull up. Slowly pull up. Slowly pulling up. That's not slow. Oh, yeah, it's just not going to stay level. Oh, jeez. Okay, well... oh, no. Wait, how do you do the parachute? Oh, deploy chute. Did it work? Oh, there we go. Okay. Potato lives. It is like, what the hell? Oh my god. Okay, Potato lives, but I'm not sure that everybody at the Space Center lived. That was bad. Oh, this is kind of cool. They have like, I didn't realize you could do kind of like a Zelda glide here, like a Far Cry glide. Can we do like a loop-de-loop? No. He's okay. All right. All right. Well, let's go back to the vehicle assembly, make a few changes. That was entertaining. I do think this is going to work, though. I mean, that's a lot of lift. This is truly the most power that I've put into a rocket before. It's probably a bit much, but we don't have some of the really powerful engine stuff unlocked yet, so this is kind of what we have to do. And now we just need to sort of tie this all together. Now that should copy to these, or maybe not. Well. Oh, it's doing it in like a really weird, bad way. It's like, Well, I might have to be a little redundant here to make sure that this actually gets done, but that's okay. All right, and those, these. The way I built this thing, it's not mirrored across the entire structure. Like each side of this is its own separate mirror, so it gets a little strange. Oh boy, as you can see, not sure what's going on there. It's just trying to do very weird things. Basically going to be holding everything together with duct tape. That's okay. Okay. It's also probably more than we need, but you know what? I'm done under preparing. So yeah, then maybe the only thing that we need is some kind of satellite that lives on top of this thing, and I wonder what the easiest way to do that would be. I could just kind of... Well, here, like, what about this? Whoops. I'm a little worried about this just becoming so large that it doesn't, like, load. So a radial attachment. See, it's only going to mirror between these two sides. This is where it's going to get a little weird. I don't know. I'm starting. This could be weird. Maybe the thing to do instead of a satellite is actually putting a bunch of science stuff on the top part of this craft, and then when all the science has been collected, only then does Potato separate and go down to the surface. That's probably the way to do it. And we're gonna have to... here's my basic plan for what to do with Potato. I think that Potato is gonna be the impetus for, like, future funding. Like, I think that it's gonna be a little bit like The Martian, where we don't really have a good way of getting Potato home, but ideally, Potato will collect enough data while on Mars that we'll have, like, better stuff, and then we can go back and get it. So, you know. Also, I'm not even sure Potato's the right person. I guess Potato's gonna have to be the... I guess we're gonna have 2 Kerbals. We might need some extra food. Because we need a scientist to do the science stuff. So put Slade on there. And Potato. So we're gonna have 2 Kerbals. So let's double check our food stores here with 2 Kerbals. 4 years of food, 11 years of water, 3 years of oxygen. Okay. So, in theory, like, they can survive for a long time. We'll just have to retrieve them. So then, yeah, I'm thinking, like, all of the, like, satellite-y stuff. It's like science stuff, like high altitude experiments can just live on these main rocket pieces. Unless there's something, like, more elegant that we could do, but I don't really know what that would be. Oh, hey, Fiona. Hey, Elvac. Hey, Prampus. Glad you built something in Skytown. That's exciting. Definitely look at that on Monday. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a part of me that wants to make something kind of, like, cool. But then there's another part of me that's like, anything that I add to this is going to add more mass, and with this plane, we can't really afford much more mass. So I think we probably just want to slap our, like, experiments and stuff onto the side of this. And call it a day. We also need some solar panels and things. Okay, so that's like the... Need that. What more do we need? Maybe just those 2 things. Oh, we need the survey scanner, right? It could probably just live on the side messily like this. I don't think this stuff's gonna, like, break off. I don't think so. I mean, the other option is, like, some kind of cargo bay, but I don't know. Every time I've tried one of those, it's just kind of more of a pain than it needs to be. We've got mystery goo. Surface scanning, none of that stuff is necessary. Okay, I think that's all the additional science stuff we need. So now we just need solar panels, which we still don't have any, like, the really good ones, but we'll just kind of make some pretty ones, like... Oops. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're very close to having some really fun new parts. That's kind of what this mission is designed to give us. And, oops. Uh-oh. Taco Supreme. Oh, man. Don't mention Taco Bell to me. We're ordering it way too much lately. Not good for me. Okay, so now we've got a bunch of solar panels. There are batteries on the space plane. It's probably not worth adding a lot more to the actual thing, but maybe we should just because just make these like huge and they just have a ton of charge. Yeah, okay. They look really stupid. I hate how dumb they look. Hold on, I'm gonna put them on top of these cones. The circular ones on top of the cones so they don't look so stupid. Okay. There we go. Alright. And, yeah. We have shielding. We have big antennae. Just trying to think, like, is there anything I'm missing that's gonna get us killed later? The gun. In the plane, we've already tested. Oh, you know, if something breaks on the plane, it would be good to have an engineer with us. But the problem is actually, there's no other seat on the plane except for the external command seat. So whoever came would have to really hold their breath. There are these permanent experiments that we could leave like on the surface, but I don't know that we have the space. This mobile processing lab I don't think has inventory space. The cockpit maybe does. Inventory. No, it has just one slot. One big slot. Yeah, that's not gonna help. Okay, well, another mission will have to be designed for that. Yeah, then I don't know. Do we need like cool lights? I never really know what to do lighting-wise. Oh, greenhouse, says Potato. I don't. It's gonna be too big. It would work as a space station part, but I don't think it's gonna work on the plane. Also, I don't think we unlocked it, actually. We only looked at it. So, next time, for our return mission, when we rescue Potato, maybe what we'll do is put a permanent moon or a Mars base on the surface, and we'll do all that stuff. Onboard camera. I'm not really familiar with that. I think we're good to go. I think we should just try to make this happen. I really think with these struts, this should be more stable. And once we separate the... Well, actually, I'm noticing this should probably be like connected here. That's connected a little bit, but like let's make it even more. Okay. All right. Do it. Let's launch. Toby's doing good. Toby had a very fun day. He was being funny today, running around like a goof. He's really enjoying the yard now that it's warmed up a bit. Oh, I forgot to forgot to add the launch arms. We might not need them. Yeah, Toby had a bad reaction to his booster shot the other day. And was in some pain for about, I don't know, 24 hours, but he's totally recovered from that and he's doing good. Just being a happy goof. I hope the food, water, and oxygen numbers were correct. It would be a bummer to get all the way to Mars and Also, getting to Mars is not like easy, so like even achieving that is going to be a little tricky. This is all. I'm making the assumption that we can actually get this plane into Mars orbit, but who knows? Toby is not in the room right now. Toby's probably waiting patiently for his dinner in the other room. After he eats his dinner, he might come in here. That'll be in like 10 minutes, or whenever Janelle remembers to feed him his dinner. Okay, yeah, this big boy is a long loader. I did give some thought to like maybe the real way to do this would be to you know, make this thing as just a a plane with like a docking port, launch it into orbit around the Earth, launch another rocket, dock that with the plane, and then continue on, you know? That's probably the real way you would do this. But let's do the stupid way and see if it works. So we got Potato and Slade attempting to make it to Mars here on this insane rocket. Let's see how this goes. 3, 2, 1. Well, it's stable. It is going. Wow. That is so beefy. It looks insane. I love it. All right. Big stretchy? Yeah, sure, why not? This is a good time to stretch. I mean, we're really like right down the line. It's actually one of the more stable things I've built, weirdly enough. It's not very efficient because these things aren't going to drop off as they empty. But the real question is going to be, once we gain altitude here, how maneuverable is this going to feel? We don't know. Also, looking at the fuel, we might be able to like get some orbital maneuvering done before we run out of fuel on this first stage. I don't know. Maybe not. It's hard to say. We're going to be going really fast here in a second because we're going to break through the lower atmosphere into the upper atmosphere. And the speed pickup is going to be exponential here. I did finally fix the dumb flickering terrain thing, so that's gone. I forgot to get the Toby flag in again, but at least we have no more dumb graphical problems. Alright, we are at 10,000. Ideally, we should roll a little bit now, and I think I'm going to start to test those waters. Let's see. Oh, wow, yeah. I mean, it's pretty stable. I mean, all of these rockets have gimbals, so it's just like... it's a lot of control. Let's get our orbit here. Sorry if the frame rate's a little bit low. Once we jettison the first stage, it's going to improve. Yeah, looking good. We got about half fuel on this first stage. This is it's going to work. The question is, will the second stage be enough to get us to Mars? I don't know. Sure. So far, this is going better than I would have thought. Whoa, that's loud. Okay, let's back off. Alright, so now we want to... Peter asks, why do you turn and go to orbit instead of just continuing straight up? Well, if we went straight up, we'd come straight down. So if you've ever watched like space shuttle launch or Apollo launch, at a certain point it starts to turn. There's more of an angle. It's like technically the most efficient thing to do is to slowly angle as you're ascending, so that you start to, curve your way around the Earth here. So yeah, we are going to run out of fuel here on the first stage, and we're going to be into our second stage. I don't know, it says 4,500 delta V, but the second stage rockets are really efficient. They're these brutal engines, so ideally, I'm going to cut these off now, and we're going to wait a second and then burn again to get into orbit. I think that they're going to be really efficient. We might be going to Mars. This is actually looking pretty good. Oh, I forgot RCS. Well, that's a bummer. Shoot. I thought I put them on there. We don't need them, but wow, look at this thing. My God. All right. Yeah, we kind of need to wait a minute here until we get closer to our apoapsis, and then we'll try to get the most out of this last stage. Oh no! Engine malfunction! Oh! Oh no! Oh man, it's like, oh jeez. Oh no. Uh-oh. Did I forget to make some of these like high quality again? Okay. Well, that is too bad because, all right, you know what? It might be okay though. Here, let's I did not forget high quality, I don't think, but I think it doesn't really matter sometimes. Let's separate. Wow, look at it go! Whoa, that's really cool! Whoa! Okay, and now we'll initiate the second stage and try to pull out of this. But man, not having RCS is a bummer. That's the main thing I forgot here. Okay, pulling up a bit. These engines aren't powerful enough to correct this kind of a spin. They're really efficient, though. Looking at the rate of burn, they are the right thing for this, but boy, oh boy. Okay, I think we're going to pull out of this, and we're trying to hit this blue reticle here. We're just sliding past it. Okay. Wow. All right. Okay, so we're actually burning toward our goal. I guess the question is how much time and energy did we just spend? We might be okay. So what's the burn time? Burn time is 2 minutes. I actually think this is gonna be fine. Somehow that was pretty gnarly, but I think we're gonna be okay. Wow, it's pretty cool looking actually. The second stage. Oh wow, there's the moon. Look at that. What a cool shot. I don't know how that worked. Okay, let's see. So our burn will be over in 1.5 minutes. And we're at a pretty high altitude, so even though this isn't gonna like go perfectly, we should end up with a good orbit here. And we'll have like 4,000 delta V left to get to Mars and slow down. So it's really gonna depend upon, this is gonna be tricky, but a lot's going to depend upon our trajectory coming into Mars orbit. If we are going too fast and have to like throw the brakes on too hard, we're never going to make it. So it's gonna require some like deft calculations here, which means we'll see, because I'm not like an expert at this stuff. But hopefully it's okay. These little engines are not very loud. I mean, it's space, so you actually wouldn't hear anything, so that's fine. Okay. Is this thing technically... Oh, this thing's technically a plane. It's funny. Okay, well, everything's looking good. Everything's in the green. Instrument-wise, nothing got damaged. It was just the one engine, I think, that failed. One of the center engines, and then that just threw everything off. If I'd had the time to shut down the center engine everywhere, it would have been okay, but that was not going to happen. Okay, so now you can see our periapsis is over here, slowly stretching out. Once it gets to 70,000, we're going to cut off. That's our stable orbit point. All right, so I never know why I can't kill that. Okay, so where's Mars? There's Mars. So I guess what we'll do is, we're going to escape Kerbal orbit, and then we're going to want to set a trajectory for like a slow kind of ascent into Martian orbit, and I'm going to pretend like I know exactly how to do that, but I don't really. I think that something like this will probably be good in terms of our escape, and that's going to take what? Okay, so actually it's going to show us where our orbit ends up here. This purple line is, yeah, where we're... And the ascending and descending nodes are like, I guess the ascending node is technically where we want to start our maneuver into Mars, but I don't know, let's see, I guess let's escape, or let's escape Kerbin and then recalculate a burn for Mars. So this is going to take 1,700. A lot. It's going to leave us with 2,300 delta V to get to Mars and then slow down. Oof. This is going to be... I don't know. I don't know. Well, we'll make an attempt. But yeah, I wonder if ultimately we're going to have to just put this thing into orbit and then dock with it. Well, we'll find out soon. How's everybody doing? Anybody have any cool Saturday plans? Saturday night plans? I bought some new whiskeys. We actually tried yesterday, I guess, but we continue sampling them. Let's see, Bjork. Wow. Building stuff in Minecraft. Every time I think of Bjork, I think of her explaining the TV. Video of her explaining the TV. Tree says, I'm always a bit confused on Delta V. Is it showing how much fuel you need to reach your target? So Delta V is your velocity, Dirty T. So that's like a good way to think about it is like, we need to be traveling this much faster in order to hit the thing that we've calculated. Like if you're trying to hit an orbit, this is how much more speed we need to add. And this doesn't like necessarily directly translate to fuel, but Kerbal does that automatically. So like over here on the left, it's showing this blue number. This is showing you how much this fuel, how much delta V this fuel will give us in this particular circumstance in orbit. So because Kerbal does that calculation for you, it can seem a bit confusing because it's like, wait, is this fuel? Or like, what does this number mean? But it's because they're saying like, oh yeah, with this particular rocket and this amount of fuel, this is how much delta V we can generate. And then on this gauge over here, this is showing us for the current maneuver that we're trying to execute right now, this bar is showing us like how much more delta V we need to burn. So it's like one step removed from like fuel, but basically Kerbal kind of does a few things to simplify it so it's easier to, you know, see. There's a new jumping puzzle in Minecraft. I'm terrified. Wild Animal Sanctuary. We're being exposed to extreme radiation, but we have shielding. We should be okay. Yeah, I'm a little worried about our fuel. We're gonna have 2,300 delta V left, and oof, yeah, we're gonna have to. This is the thing. I feel like if I was really good at calculating like launch windows, you know, like people who get into Kerbal are really good at like knowing when you want to launch. And I suspect like ideally we would have launched when we were closer to the ascending node for Mars, right? So like you'd wait until you got here, but I don't know. Cord, I don't think we had low quality parts. I think the main engines really don't want to be ignited more than once, the mainsails. So I think that was the problem. Even on high quality, it's like you get a max of 2, I think. But really, it's more like 1. Yeah, Elvac. I feel you. Arcus says, can you leave your solar system and go to another one? Well, I got a mod installed that doesn't it doesn't give us another solar system. There is a mod that does do that, but it doesn't really play nice with most of the other mods, so I didn't have that one. But these planets are so far out that these are modded planets, and they're super far out there, and like in order to reach those planets, you basically need the Kerbal Interstellar mod and all the fancy stuff at the end of the tech tree. So this is ultimately the goal, is to like explore Plock. Because you can see the difference. Like this is Mars, and even this is gonna be really hard. But like, look at how far out this is in comparison. I mean, it's like, you know, huge difference. So that's the long-term goal. Yeah, okay, we've finished our burn. We are now going to escape Kerbal orbit. You can see the blue line as our new trajectory, and I don't know why it says that all the time. Let's try. Okay, there we go. I guess it's just SAS being on. All right, let's make sure our all the things are extended that we need to survive on our journey to deep space. And yeah. I wonder if like any of these can be used right now. I guess not. Okay. Oh. Are we able to use these guys? Oh, okay. Huh. I wonder if our modules are just, there's so many of them that we can't actually, they don't all show up on this list. Because normally I think these things would be on the list, but they're not. Anyway, alright, so we're gonna just fast forward now and get to, like, this point. Do any of those ones have similar orbits to the real other planets in our solar system? I don't know, Potato. I don't. There is a mod that literally recreates, like, you know, the real solar system that we live in, which could be interesting. But this is the Other Planets mod, which adds these, like, super far out planets. I suspect these are, you know, the scale of this is larger than, say, Pluto, but I don't know. Alright, so we are now on our own orbit here of the sun. Wow, if we wait till the ascending node, it's 320 days. That's a long time. Like, Potato might just lose it. We might want to try to, maybe from the descending node here. Can we... This is set as our target. So now that we are on our own orbit, we should be able to see... Okay, so now we're going to get these little tick marks that says closest approach and where Mars would be when we cross that point. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. This part's gonna be a little bit of me messing around with these until this looks a little bit easier on our fuel. Because already, look at the, it's already at 2300. Oh god. Yeah, we need to be doing less burning than that. Let's see. Maybe we do have to wait until we get out here. I don't know. I mean, it is going to take a lot of fuel. Okay, let's see. If we wait until here... Oh! Okay, okay. Oh! There's definitely... Alright, so, yeah, from the ascending node, there's definitely going to be a low... I think a low fuel way to make this work. Let's see. It's just a little bit tough to know. Let's try out here actually, because this we can just kind of. No, that's a bad time. What about, like, right where we are? Is there any way to, like, just kind of boost from here and go right up to Mars? Ooh, that's not looking too bad. Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh, man, okay. That's pretty close. So now we're going to kind of zoom in here. Boom! 3,000. Ugh, we don't have enough fuel. Oh, man. Let's see. What can we do to make this easier? Hey, Boundabill. Space is cold, and it's very hard to, like, rendezvous with another planet, I guess. Alright, this might work, actually. Let's see if we slide this back a bit. It's still gonna be a lot, but, you know, maybe a little bit better. Let's see. Oh, okay, so This is looking good. Can we... There's probably a way to know, like, what the best spot is for this. And I'm just not doing it. I mean, I think the ascending nodes are really what you're supposed to do. So let's just go from there. Maybe if I just kind of pop out from there. But see, it doesn't look right. That's the closest approach. We would be here and Mars would be there, so that doesn't quite work. Oh, but maybe if we slow down a little? This is looking promising out here. Oh, part of the problem is you can see we're not quite on the same parallel line. There's a little bit of offset. This stuff is tricky. Well, I'm going to be playing around with these for a minute. It's important, though. We do need to get this right. I wonder, it's like, it's right there. What if we just, like, pointed our ship at it and just went there? It's probably not how it works. Yeah, this takes a lot of fuel to make that kind of correction. So really you want to minimize that kind of burn and use the orbit in your advantage. And I guess this ascending node is like... I guess what this is showing us is that the easiest way for us to get close to this orbit line is to extend the descending node up to the point here. So I guess that makes sense. And then because that'll only take 500 meters per second to get up here, and then I guess the question is, could we survive long enough? I mean, we'd have to do like multiple rotations of the sun. Potato and Slade might be in a rough situation. Is there a point where we can build bases on other planets to launch from? Yeah, Kier, that's totally possible. It's just going to take a lot of infrastructure and planning and science. And so, like, I'm basically biting off way more than we need to right now. Like, a basic probe mission to just go scan Mars would give us a ton of science points, and because we wouldn't need to lift this plane, it would be much easier to do. But the problem with that is that it's a stream, and so I'm trying the hard thing. I think this is probably our most... Yes, the problem with that is that we don't do the other things. I think this is probably the most promising situation. If we burn from there, it at least sets us up. It's like really way off here, though. We just need more fuel, I guess. How are we doing on, like, all our stuff here? Waste heat. That's an interesting number that is going down, hopefully? It's going down. Okay. Ooh. Now, wait a minute. This is going to result in a flyby, though, if we manage to nail this, because it's just not going to... I actually think... Okay, here's what I think. I think we burn a little bit, and then, like, adjust again. I think we want to, like, get close to the, I think we basically want to get our lines all lined up with, that's the technical term, with Mars to, you know, just get a point. I'm kind of remembering now how to do this. It's sort of the same principle as docking with another ship. Just the issue with this is if you don't nail it, then you end up kind of orbiting the sun too much, and then everybody dies. But I think we can basically like get to like here, and then adjust again. God, that's gonna take almost a year though. I feel like they're gonna lose their minds. I think the problem is they're just gonna go crazy. They're gonna get the space madness. It's like this almost looks like it can work. Whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to grab control though. Anybody playing anything fun this weekend, game-wise? I think I'm basically waiting for Elden Ring at this point. There's nothing else that seems that interesting to me at the moment. Other than Minecraft and Kerbal. Oh, nice, Fiona. So, like, this seems good. Maybe we should just try this and like... See, it says it's all of a sudden not good, but that's pretty darn close. We're gonna have like no fuel left though. I don't know. You know what we could do? We don't necessarily have to... We can ignore the orbit part. As long as we collide with Mars, we can launch the space plane. And then we can do a separate probe to, like, scan the surface. But I'm thinking, like, maybe we just try to just orchestrate a collision course, and that's going to be much easier. Total War 3? Oh, is that coming out soon? New Guilty Gear character. Spunky 2 mod that made handcrafted Kaizo challenge levels. Oh boy. I actually would be interested in that. That sounds fun. Yeah, let's just go for a collision course. If we can get a point like that, and then oh, right there. Oh, jeez. You know, though, like we're just a little short on fuel. Oh man, that's just, oh, we're so close. Oh my god, look at that though, it's perfect. Maybe from the descending node we'll have a better collision course option. Elder Scrolls Online, how is that spinning? I know a lot of people play that these days. Yeah, even from here, it's a little rough. Oh boy, I think we might just be like barely don't have enough fuel. You know, I wonder if it would just be easier to go to Eve. We could switch this mission up. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever even gone to Eve. This could be more fun, actually. Although I'm not sure why I'm making these Oh, I see, because I've got this old. Okay. Yeah, Eve is like the Venus equivalent in Kerbal. I don't really know what the atmosphere is like. I assume it's got one? I don't know. Let's hope so. If not, we'll just, like, you know, leave Potato and Slade in orbit and go get them later. Oh yeah, this is going to be a lot easier. Ooh, oh, look at that. Okay. That is looking good. So that's going to give us a periapsis of 72. Wow, 72 million. That's a lot. Let's try to get that a little bit closer. Ooh, like right there. Okay. Ooh. All right, and then ooh. I'm gonna have to use the old mouse wheel here for some micro adjustments. And I guess we'll just do like a second burn to really get this nailed down. But this is looking good, provided that we have enough, you know, life support to even make it that long. All right, you know, let's just call it there. Okay, so now we're going to warp to that maneuver. 183 days later. Orbiting the sun. Looks like our food, clean water, looking good. Solar panel failed on... That's a different ship. Okay, that's fine. Playing Final Fantasy 14, I fell off it again. More somebody never got in the Skyrim and come up fence figure out helps. It's such a long warp that, like, our other ships are just... Oh, Slade's been exposed to intense radiation. Uh-oh. We've got all this shielding. Did the shielding fail? Hmm. Uh-oh. Come on, Slade. Hang in there. Potato is losing his mind. Uh-oh. You know, I didn't think about the idea that, like... Oh, Potato has radiation poisoning. Oh, jeez. Alright, maybe... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Everyone's... eating it. Oh, you know, I should probably turn the lights on for them. That might make them a little less sad. I think for long deep space missions, you're supposed to have, like, stuff in there that keeps them happy. I didn't think about that. Slade is starting to hear voices. Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh, Potato died. Slade's all alone. Oh, no. Okay, now Slade died. All right. Oh, geez. Well, do we have control now? I guess we don't. There isn't a drone on here. Okay, yeah, we're just floating. It's all right. Well, all right. That's it. That's the mission. Damn. Okay. I guess, yeah, there are two things I didn't think about. I even with the shielding, I guess the radiation was still too extreme. I guess it was probably like over time, you know? That makes sense, right? Like even like on a plane on Earth, you take a lot of radiation. But in space, like over the course of like half a year, it's probably gonna be bad. So, oops. But like kind of successful? Hmm. Well, I don't really know how to solve this problem outside of just turning this into a drone vehicle, but that's no fun. Um, how do we keep them safe from radiation? I think there are some parts. But then there's the other problem of like, fuel and actually getting to Mars rather than Eve. I guess Eve would be an interesting mission still, but it looks like it might be a little bit easier. It's a little bit closer than Mars. Hmm. Well, I'm curious. Oh yeah, these were standard quality engines. I totally blew it. After all this time, I still can't remember to set this stuff up. Everything else is high quality though. I did manage to remember. Nope, these aren't. Okay, well, listen. All right, well that's exciting, but yeah, a bit of a failure. Let's take a look at like radiation stuff, I guess. I don't know that we have a good way of deflecting it right now. We have these like heat things, thermal things. This dissipates heat, but it doesn't provide like extra radiation shielding or anything. So, all right, I'm gonna go to the let's exit. Let's go to the R&D lab and see how they're intending you to counteract this radiation issue. Because clearly the shielding on the plane is not cutting it. So you got heat management, solar tech, gravity ring, long-term habitation. A laundry unit? It's just laundry? Hmm. Oh, okay. I wonder if this comes down to heat dissipation. Is that, or there's like a beefier cockpit that we have yet to unlock that is intended to be the, the way you get around this. It's not a pointless mod because it adds the life support and all that other stuff. Also, I like, outside of the fact that I always forget to make it high quality, I like the idea that parts can fail. It makes it more interesting. Throwing the easy mode on with this game would not be fun for me. I like having things that can go wrong. So yeah, I'm not quite sure though. Let's see. I bet there. Oh, well, there are probably like cockpit parts that, yeah, that just are a little bit beefier that are intended for like long-term space missions. Just not really sure. Okay, command modules. Here we go. Okay, so this is a command pod. I'm actually not even really sure, like maybe... Whoa, command center dome. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that... Well, here, let's just do... Auxiliary radiation shield. Okay. So, yeah. That's probably what you want for deep space stuff, but... Generate a magnetic field around the vessel, reducing incoming radiation. The effect is significant only in relation to the radiation levels encountered in interplanetary flight. Okay. So then there's also this thing. So yeah, I guess we're just not quite there yet in terms of a manned mission to other planets. I guess we don't quite have the technology. Really feels like this heat shield radiator is probably the key part, because that's just like something you can slap on any craft to dissipate. Yeah, radiation shield. Huh. What about just like shield? I wonder if there's like some stuff that I'm missing that's like... The sad music is pretty funny. Oof, man, there's some cool stuff later on. Solar shield. Yeah, I mean, I'm also a little confused on the heat management. I guess if you don't dissipate heat, it just builds up and then the Kerbals die, or maybe parts explode. But I'm not sure if there's a relationship between these radiator parts and, like, you know, radiation. I guess probably not. All right, well, I guess at this point then the question is, do we make the plane drone controlled and just launch again and attempt the same mission but as an unmanned mission, or do we create a different goal? It'd be relatively easy to just slap a drone control on the plane, and then of course the problem with that is that we wouldn't be able to do any of the really good science, which most of the stuff that you need, like you need that person in the mobile processing bay to collect the most science. The whole point of that plane was to have this like roving mobile processing lab, and you can't use that with a drone. So, I really like this design though. It actually worked pretty well. But yeah, I don't really know how to get around the shielding problem. We just don't have we don't have a way to protect them from the radiation right now. So At least not that I can tell. And yeah, I don't even know that it's like... It seems like, it seems like ultimately it was more just that they were spending like an entire year out there. So I suppose in theory there'd probably be a way to like wait for a launch window where it doesn't take an entire year to get to Mars. And then that wouldn't be as much of a problem. That's probably the way you get around this if you're trying to do this before you have the kind of advanced radiation stuff. Yeah. Yep. I was just taking a second to read about the Kerbal as a mod, and that's definitely the case. It seems like you are... It's intended to be slightly realistic in the sense that you just would not survive out there without some kind of like advanced shielding, and so we just need to make our way a little deeper into the tech tree before we can do that. I guess my inclination would be to... Let's go to the tracking station and pick out some kind of goal here. You know, the other thing is, there are like radiation belts, and I'm not quite sure where you see those actually. There is a way to see them on the map here. Let's see. I don't really remember how you see them, but the yeah. Oh, I guess no. Those are orbits. Orbits. Yeah. I think we probably need to do an unmanned mission to either Eve or Duna. And that'll scoop up so much science that we can probably then do the spaceplane mission. I think it's got to be one and then the other. But I'm thinking that maybe this ridiculous rocket that we built for the spaceplane mission, maybe we can repurpose that. Because something that's a lot lighter, if you just take the plane out of it, actually, it's probably going to be able to make it to Mars. It's probably way overbuilt for that, but you know, why not? Why not just do it? So, yeah, we could do both or you know, either of them. Probably not both with the same craft, but I mean these could also be made more efficient by using fuel stuff. Actually, if I take this plane out of here, it's gonna get weird. Here, let's call this the semi-disaster. And let's separate that. And that. Junk that. And yeah, now we have these new probe cores. Let's see. I guess this is the most advanced one. I'm not really sure what this one does. Oh, it's just really small. Okay. All right, yeah, so this is the most advanced core that we have. Let's make this bigger so we can see it. So this will be like our satellite that we'll just build. We'll retain these to slap onto the bottom of it, I guess. So let's see. Yeah, we're gonna want some fuel. Let's make like a cool satellite. If we're gonna do this, let's do it right. I was thinking about using these robotics pieces. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's see. Rotations. This might be weird. Let's see what this does. Oops. Yeah, okay. So this thing's just gonna be like constantly rotating. That'll look cool. I don't really like how this sticks out though. Let's solve this problem. Maybe we just put it on top? Just rotate the whole thing? There are other things we could do too. What does this guy do again? Let's see. Oh yeah, he's just like a little hinge. I have no idea how this is gonna function. Kind of interesting. Let's see. It's going with like a cool... Whoa! It's sort of weird looking. Oh, what about, I'm thinking like something that sort of rotates around the core. I actually don't know, I don't know what these rotors do. It's kind of interesting. So then, all right, let's take one of these pieces. Let's just scrap this one completely, and we'll take this one. Okay, whoa. Calculating. Ah! Oh, interesting. I like it. Hey, Richard. Okay. Let's just add the things that we need to add. And, all these gadgets. Oops. I think that's just floating in space, but that's okay. Should we just throw a telescope on here? Why not? I'm putting it on regardless of whether we need it. I'm just overbuilding it. Well, Richard, you missed the space plane variant of this that was definitely more impressive, but unfortunately radiation did our crew in, so had to be scrapped for now. Okay. Oh, batteries. We need lots of batteries. Let's put the batteries on the bottom. Two big honkers. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is going to be a much easier lift. And so we got like a 3-stager here, and let's see. So that's actually correct. You want these to separate, and then this is under its own power at that point. I don't like how this isn't all aligned, so let's maximum. Oh, let's throw some in the middle too, it'll look cool. Okay. Oh, we need the dumb survey scanner, so this is gonna be kind of weird. Oh, we need an antenna too. Let's see, communication. We're gonna need a really powerful antenna. God, it'd be really funny if we just slap this on the side. Oh, it's really tempting. Let's do it. Hold on, let's put it on top. Oh, it doesn't want to snap. Oh, weird. Huh. I wonder why it won't snap. It'll snap to the side, but not to the top. Death Ray. That might actually be too heavy. I'm not sure how heavy this is. Let's see. 2 tons. Yeah, alright, fine. Let's not do that. Probably then a bunch of relay antennas. That seems fine, except that's inside of that, but that's okay. We'll move this down. Okay. It's a little funky looking, but I think that's probably all it needs to be. I don't think I'm missing any key stuff. And I can't imagine that this thing will not have enough fuel to make it to Mars. If anything, it's got like too much fuel here. Oh, let's just add a few more. Oh, all these struts kind of got destroyed, so let's. But those should mirror now. Yeah, they do. Okay. Okay, so everything's mirroring, so this will be really quick. We'll just kind of do that to that to that. Yeah, there is a there's a curve. There's a sort of there's a curve on the they do stack the antennae, but not it's not 1-to-1. There's some kind of curve on it. I couldn't tell you what the like ideal number is or like how that's calculated, but it does exist. This is again for the Kerbalism mod. I don't know. I'm guessing the base game probably also has some kind of stack for that, but okay. So everything is high quality. I think. One of the problems is it's just hard to like notice if something isn't. Like there's no panel that just shows you like all of your stuff, and then you can just slide it all to high quality. You kind of have to click on everything individually, and that's the biggest pain. But anyway, yeah, let's do it. All right, let's try this semi-disaster. Let's try to get to Mars, and if it doesn't work, oh well. Give it another shot another time. Oh, a prediction. Sure. Let's do it. Um, will we reach Duna orbit? Predict away while this game slowly loads. So, hi, Bill. Um, somebody mentioned there's like a vampire game or something that I might like. So, is there like a popular vampire game? I feel like I'm maybe losing it, but I feel like I saw somebody mention that on the Discord at some point. Vampire Survivors. Okay. It's an idle game. Oh. Hmm. So yeah, I haven't really played many idle games. I guess the only idle game I played was that one that somebody requested, the one where you go around in circles. It's like the quest thing. I don't remember what it was called really, but it was interesting. Loop Hero, there we go. Oof, that's a slow lift. Wow. I guess that's how these things always go. It's stable though. Vampire Savior. You don't shoot, you just move the guy around and buy power-ups. It's crazy good. Wow, okay. Alright, maybe I'll check it out. I'm kind of in the mood for like a run-based thing. Like something that's like 30 to 40 minutes per playthrough, you know? There's a part of me that wants to just like get back into Slay the Spire, but I just can't do it to myself. It'll be too many hours, but doesn't Inscription Bill, isn't that sort of like that's a finite end though, right? I mean it's not like a traditional one of those, right? It also seems more about the narrative than the run stuff. Oh, there's an infinite mode? Okay. There's probably so many of these kinds of games that I've missed that I feel like there's probably one that I could discover that I would get into, but I'm not really sure what that would be. You know what the worst thing is? It's not the worst thing, but it's a dumb thing for me lately is all this food that we bought and like I'm just like really craving a pizza. Yeah, I'm gonna make pork chops tonight and it's just like, yeah, pork chops are nice, but like, man, a pizza sounds nicer. Yeah, Dead Cells I was kind of thinking of as I was speaking, but it does kind of feel long, you know? God, go back to Hades? Oof, I probably could. Certainly did not exhaust that game. I mean, I did beat it, but I didn't like beat it, you know? I did play, is it Noita? Pretty early on, though. Oh, yeah, the Tom Francis game I could probably also go back to, I suppose. I definitely didn't play a ton of that. Darkest Dungeon 2, I didn't dislike, but man, the runs are so long. I just don't know if I can do it. I'm kind of looking for something to fill the old Spelunky slot. You know, where like if I've got literally 50 minutes to stream, then I can just play something that feels like conclusive. You know? heat signature. There we go. Yeah. What if we just keep burning until we escape Kerbal orbit? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry for the sound blast there. Okay, we're gonna separate our first stage. Whee! God, that is so much space junk. I mean, I guess it's gonna collide with Earth, but that is, like, also probably not good. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep burning here for a minute. These engines are really efficient, but they are so weak. Everything takes a long time. I feel like this one should just be activated at this point, I guess. Because, like, why not? You know? Okay, now we got a little more power. What a weird craft this is. Janelle and I are about to watch... I don't know if we'll get to the season finale tonight, but the end of the first season of The Expanse, which I have not seen until now. Yeah, do send me those channels levels, Affable. I would love to have a reason to go back to Splunky even for a second. Yeah, you know, I am liking it with some reservations occasionally. I will say the pilot was a lot stronger than I expected. It's been a little slow in places. Not that I dislike shows that move at a slower pace, but yeah, I can feel like the big hook of, like, the big problem is out there, and they haven't, like, said it yet. They haven't found the thing, you know. And I tell they're waiting until the season finale, but, like, it's just, I kind of just want them to get there, you know. It just feels like it's teasing it out a little bit too long. Okay, I guess I should stop burning there. So let's see. Let's try for Mars. Let's do it. Like, in theory, I mean, I don't know, unless the radiation, like, destroys our parts or something, I think we can kind of just go... oh, what is this called? What is this ship called? Oh, right, semi-disaster, and it's a relay, technically, okay. Which I guess we can change that to a probe. Semi-disaster. Good old semi-disaster. So yeah, let's manually... I guess I should have made a control group for all these solar panels, but let's extend them all. Make sure we never lose power. But yeah, I can tell that, like, once... I have a feeling that Season 2 is probably... It's probably gonna click for me. Like, I was really into the pilot and the second episode. Like, I liked all that stuff with the Martians. And then the middle of the season has been dragging a little bit. But, yeah, I think that's just partly... Oh, and the one thing that Janelle's, like, losing her mind on is the accents. She's just really doesn't understand why, what is it, Lee Pace? or not Lee Pace. What's his name? Mad Men. Jared Harris. I guess I was thinking of Lane Price. Doesn't understand why they couldn't just let Jared Harris be British. Yeah. Season 2 might be a problem. Oh no, Bonneville. Okay. Yeah, I mean they irk me a little bit. I do think it's a little silly, but not nearly as much as Janelle. She loses her mind every time somebody bungles one of the accents. Okay. Let's go like this. Yeah, I mean, like in theory, it totally makes sense that they would have a different dialect, but they definitely do kind of like slip in and out of it, like especially Jared Harris. It's like, oh. But anyway, all right, let's. This is gonna be 900. Oh yeah, we're gonna have plenty of fuel, I think. We'll see. I cannot remember where I knew the lead guy from. And it occurred to me that he's the guy from The Mist. Feels like a million years ago. Dicey Dungeons is very good. Oh yeah, I never played Dicey Dungeons. I should try that too. That's a good one. Curse of the Dead Gods? I'm not familiar with that one. Whoa. This is a lot of solar panels, huh? Jazz hands. Oh man, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's retitle our craft here. Jazz hands. Oops. All right. There was a funny moment we were watching The Expanse where we both kind of balked at the animation of the little bird on the space station, and then I realized, like, oh, it's because the gravity's low. So it's supposed to look dumb. I guess? I don't know. A little weird where they got those, like, boots that keep the gravity low, but then, like, I'm not entirely clear on the gravity tech. Also, it feels like they're playing a little bit fast and loose with like, right, the gravity's low because they have weak bones and everything, so it's established that it's, like, a little bit lower. But playing fast and loose a little bit, even like the pilot with the like venting into space stuff. Like there are a lot of scenes where like there are holes in the ship and nobody's like that concerned about it. I mean, they're concerned, but like I don't know. There probably is a like scientific reason why it wasn't that big of a deal, and they could just sort of like plug it. I guess there was like pressure from the rest of the ship in some cases, but there was definitely a moment where like they like space was here and their face was here, and it didn't quite seem realistic, but I don't know. Maybe it's not as harsh sci-fi as I would have thought. But yeah, I like the setup. I like the sort of political stuff. And what's her name? I can't remember the actors' names to save my life, but the Iranian actress. Oh god, what is her name? She's really good. She's always really good. Anyway, if you know the show, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Alright. we are now escaped from orbit here, and let's go. Whoa! Yep, let's go into the sun. Let's do that. Yes, that's her. I'm not going to attempt the pronunciation of her name, but that is who I was thinking of. Yeah, she's an excellent actress. I feel like with these sci-fi shows, you always do need a couple, like, super solid actors to, like, anchor the rest of the Vancouver-derived cast. Not that the rest of them are bad, necessarily, but you know what I mean. You got a finite budget. How do I... Let's see. All right, we can kind of jump around here, and... It was funny. Oh man, did anybody else have this reaction? I mean, we're always on lookout for Vancouver scenery because we lived there for a little bit, but there was a specific shot in the last episode we just watched. Oh my god. I guess it's the UN. But they turned the camera at one point, and it was the exact same shot at the beginning of X-Men 1 where, like, Ian McKellen and he, like, walks away and he's like, "We're the future, Charles," you know, like that scene, and we both, like, went, "Oh my god, it's the same fucking thing." So much good Vancouver scenery. I'm not quite sure where that is in Vancouver. It's probably like convention center or something. It's an interior, the thing I'm thinking of, but... Oh, it's shot in Toronto! God, I would have sworn... Oh, man, okay. I feel like some of the shots looked like Vancouver to me, but maybe not. Or at least some of it looked like Banff. But, Alright, so... Okay. We are out of that mess. Let's now that we've got all this fuel, let's just do the expedient thing. Just try to get to Mars. So let's slide that on up, and yep. Maybe we've got to go for the descending node at least, probably. Oof, that's gonna be a lot of fuel, but I guess we can afford it? Well, we can afford it until we can't. Alright, you know what? Whatever, let's just wait a year. We're gonna wait an entire year. I mean, this is the way that space probes work anyway, right? I mean, it's like, it just kind of sit around and wait. Boy, Mars is tough, though. Hitting Eve was not easy. Well, I mean, sure, Core, but also, like, a flight to Mars would take a long time regardless. It's going to take multiple months. Like, a deep space probe to Jupiter definitely takes, like, years, right? But yes, I'm not doing this properly. Align your Kerbal orbit with Mars. Yeah, I mean, we could wait, but... The thing about waiting is that with this mod, all our other craft that are out in space will just die. So I'm trying to do the version of this where like we don't lose all our stuff. Oh, there we go. That'll do it. That'll do, pig. Right there. Boom. Okay, we got it. Warp to next menu. Although there's a green line, which I think maybe implies that I think we're going to have to go around twice to hit that, but that's okay. Pretty close periapsis, all things considered. Okay, so this is going to use about half our fuel to line this up. Oops. Oh yeah, for sure, Cord. I just can't be bothered. Yeah. Especially for streaming, it's like I would like to just see where this goes right now. I don't really want to like do other stuff while we're figuring out if this is gonna work. Okay, so yeah, let's speed up time. This is the max that we can speed up. What? I don't know why half the time. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm not actually sure if we're gonna run into Mars here or not. Oh wait, I didn't actually do the burn. Whoops. I totally screwed it up. Okay. Well, we'll just burn from here, I guess. Oh wow, I just totally fell asleep at the wheel there. I was like looking at one thing and I thought, well, I guess we'll just go from the ascending node now. Now it's going to be like a multi-year mission. Oh, well. If I can actually figure this out. Eve is so much easier than this. I'm also not sure what happens when we lose contact with Earth, because I think this thing is supposed to be self-sufficient, but I don't actually remember if it is. Hopefully it is. Oh man, that was the maneuver. I had it all lined up. Now here we go again. Oh boy, I really pooched it. Because this is the closest approach there. It's like, oh no, we're like all the way off now. There's got to be a way to like slow down. I guess maybe we need to like, yeah, do a burn to like slow down a little bit and then yeah, maybe something like this. And then if we like come out to this point, can we then like adjust a little bit from here? I feel like this will be easier. Yeah, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Okay. Yeah. It's like just slightly off. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is a 2-burn process, and how much is the second one going to cost us? 1,800. Or no, that's the second one. Where's the first one? The first one is okay. So altogether, it's gonna be 3,000. Well, let's try it. I have no better ideas. Yeah, I'm not sure if this thing is gonna actually be flyable from like remotely. I actually don't know. Guess we're gonna find out. Whoa! Bit of a fast spin there. This is not going to be the most accurate deep space rocket burn ever conceived, but okay. So this is going to take 2 minutes. So this will pop us like way out here. I mean, we're going to have to... We're not going to hit that perfectly, so I guess we're going to have to recalculate a burn after that. I mean, actually, you know, yeah, if we get a little bit closer to Duna orbit, we might... I don't know that we need to go way out here. We can probably just get to, like, get to the extreme of Duna's orbit and then adjust from there. Probably going to cost us less fuel, too. So many lines. So yeah, I'm just going to burn until this blue line hits this yellow line, and then we're going to call it on that. It's kind of a cool looking ship. Next time, more lights, though. We have so much power, we may as well just have a lot of lights. Okay, what if we just stop there and then try a maneuver from here? Oof, we're like way off now. Yeah, we're like, we're gonna end up on like opposite sides of the sun. Let's just keep burning, I guess, and it'll slow us down relative to Duna. Yeah, look, see, closest approach over there. And we're over here. Okay. So maybe now, though, from this ascending node, can we do a thing that would be... Ugh, it's gonna take too much fuel. We might have to just go around for a minute. But yeah, look, I've basically... we're just not... Alright, well, we're basically at the periapsis. I wonder if we can... just slow down by going like that. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, I put this behind us. Oops. Okay. Yeah, so I think if we, like, really increase our orbit on this side, we could probably find a fuel cheap way to intercept Duna from the new apoapsis out here. Okay, yeah, I think we're onto it here now. So let's do that, and then... Had it and I lost it. Here, let's go like this. Okay, so now when we're here, Duna's there. Yeah, I suspect if we just pull off that maneuver, then we can probably get close. It's just gonna take like a year to get there. And yeah, not totally positive about our communications connection. I think this probe core is supposed to be like an AI thing that doesn't need a connection to keep going, but I guess we're about to find out. Oh no, Affable suffocated to death. I don't even know where they were. Sorry, Affable. Oh, that was like, I think that was on Minmus. I think we tried to land Affable out there, and it just kind of got stuck. Goodbye. Okay, we're about to lose contact with Kerbal. Let's see if this probe core is going to be okay. We have lost contact. And we still have control. Excellent. Yeah, true enough, Fiona. Listen, it's not our Affable, it's God damn it, Potato. Every time. Every single time I think it's real. Oh. Alright, we're slowing down. We are not in another star system. Zone, we're just trying to rendezvous with Mars right now, which is proving to be a little bit harder than I would have liked. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, part of it is just, yeah, we're starting the mission kind of not in the ideal spot. But, oh well. Why is this not letting me... Control locked? What does that mean? Why does it say control locked? Yeah, Eve looks a lot easier than Mars. I guess we probably should have just done that, huh? Why is it giving me, like... Okay, let's kill these numbers. I don't know, Bill. I don't understand. It's confusing. So I've got like the SAS turned off, and then it'll say like control lock, like it matters. I don't know. So and then maybe from here, cannot add maneuver node, control lock. Like what? I don't get it. Not enough power? No, we got power. I don't know. I don't think it has to do with the radio contact, but maybe? I don't think so, but it could be. I don't know. Well, let's do our burn. Oh. Oh, I can't turn. Oh. Oh, weird. Wait. So... Oh, wait, I can kind of turn. Oh, the controls locked. Oh. Yeah, it must have something to do with radio contact. Weird. So... You can fire up the engines remotely, but you can't turn? Is it like a fictional thing where it's like... But see, like, why would I be able to, like, fire up the engines and stuff and not turn? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I can't turn. Huh. Oh, so it's a difficulty thing. So... Weird. Oh my god, it's our tracking station level? What? It might be. I may not have ever purchased the final tracking station upgrade. Murphy, I think you might be right. Oh, geez. Man, getting to Mars is hard. I didn't anticipate that it was going to be this difficult. I guess really a lot of it is that radiation situation. If we had a way to do this as a manned mission, we could pack a rocket full with food like we did. Wouldn't be that big of a deal, but the radiation part is challenging. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to go in here. I just wanted to upgrade it. Okay. Mr. Boeing, I don't know. I don't know how you play this game. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. Fully upgraded now. That's so funny. Yeah, I totally. Oh, look at all these cool. Yeah, should have upgraded everything considering that we threw the money constraint out the window. All right, well now let's see if we can use it. So many things out in space. It feels like that's a lot of things considering most of them should have exploded by now. I don't know Red Mars. For a second, I thought you were talking about The Expanse because I don't know who the author of The Expanse was, but. All right, so do we have control? Well, it looks like. Oh, you know what? Oh, wow, we do have. Okay, so that massively upgraded the range of our tracking station. So we have like very like limited connection, but it's enough. Okay, that's cool. That's about right, I think, for what our level of technology should be anyway. I was feeling a little bit harsh that we like couldn't get any kind of connection. Um, so yeah, we can. Can we turn? We can. It seems like we can turn. Yeah. Okay, we can turn. All right. So, yeah, you don't know. Let's. I'm a little worried that this is still just like not enough fuel based on our. I think the. I'm gonna have to like in between streams, bone up on my like Mars launch window knowledge because right now it's not much. It's nothing actually. I mean, I guess now that we have control out of here, let's see if we can get a better plan going. In fact, let's let's just bump the timeline out a little bit longer here. God, everything is failing. If we undo this mission, oh man. Well, things are starting to fail on this craft now, though. Jesus. There's a lot going on there. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we can do from here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Whoa. Oh, this is using way too much fuel. We're basically just stopping and turning around and hitting just dead on. That's not gonna work. Yeah, I mean, I guess in theory you'd want to do something like this and then slowly kind of. I guess really realistically we're screwed because it's gonna take so long. Like everything on the ship's gonna fail by the time we line up our stuff. Yeah, Mars is tough. like I had a couple good maneuvers plotted, and then we just lost it. I don't know, maybe I'll try like something wacky, like if we were like here, this is intersecting with the Martian orbit, like let's try to line our orbits up maybe. Oh, it's gonna take so much fuel. Way too much fuel. It also just isn't gonna work. Oh, wait a minute now. That gives us an Eve orbit. Oh man. Let's just go to Eve again. I don't think this is a... Wait, cannot auto warp so far. Oh. Did I do something weird? Oh wait, this says 1 year. Wait, is it really we're a year away from that point? No, we're not. No, we're not. Why is it saying we're a year away? 86 days, it says. And then we slow down until we end up with a an Eve. Oh, we're gonna go pretty close to the sun, though. Okay, whatever I had before was like clearly taking into account like a much... That might be kind of cool to go that close to the sun. Oh, that's a pretty close... It says, how am I not getting pulled in by the Eve gravity at that distance? That's hard to believe. Like, how are we not ending up... everything RK, basically. But I don't know. I think from there, that's so close we might be able to just point right at it and go. Oh, that's way too much fuel, though. Shoot. Okay, but what if we don't use that much fuel? What if it's like... What if it's like, I don't know. Let's say... Well, I guess if our goal is to do Eve, we'll start from the ascending node. Slow down. Oh, that puts us like really off again. I don't know. Man, I had a way to do this and I lost it. What if it's like, oh, here we go. This was it, maybe. No, that's still gonna take too much fuel. Man, this is just a disaster. You win some, you lose some. Kerbal is a harsh game. But particularly the planets, the other planets. The moon's not too bad. The other planets, pretty tough. Oh wait, this might be doable. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That'll give us enough fuel to slow down, I think. All right, that's what we're gonna try for. We're gonna try that. We go around a little bit, burn from this point. A little bit being an entire year. That's a good question, Bill. Let's try it. I'm gonna turn everything on and assume that because we're super close to the sun, we don't need to worry about, you know. The other things are mostly like planetary scanners, so I don't know. I don't think we're gonna really be able to collect anything. Maybe if we get close to the sun, though. This comms connection too weak, and yet it seems like we have a pretty decent connection. I don't know. I guess we only have a 2 kilobyte per second rate at this distance. I guess that's pretty low. Okay, coming up on our burn. If this doesn't work, I'm going to throw in the towel and do some reading in between this stream and the next. Because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. I do think some of it is just like, yeah, when are you launching from Kerbin? But there's probably a better way to account for a launch window that isn't ideal. I think I'm, you know, I have a pretty good understanding of how to hit moons, but I did not know that the planets would be this bad. Okay. Doing our burn here. It's going to be a 2-minute burn, and then hopefully we'll be pretty close to Eve. And I have no idea if we're going to have enough time to, or enough fuel to slow down and hit a real orbit around Eve, but even just a flyby would probably get us a lot of science points. Well, there are solar sails, Bill, so like we could, you know, throw up some kind of towel at some point, but we have not yet unlocked the towel technology. Our little ship still burning away. I mean, the other thing is there are electric engines that exist, right? So if we were to unlock one of those, in theory, you know, probes could just go forever. And this kind of thing would not be such a problem. Yeah, they're pretty low power cord, I believe, but you know, out in deep space, so what? Just burn for a year. I guess it might get boring. We could probably just stack them, right? Just have like 1,000 of them. All right, here we go. We are 40 seconds away. So we just got to get to here, and then I guess what's going to happen is we're going to go around once, and then again, and then we'll intercept here. That's what it looks like. Yeah, well, there are also nuclear engines, Cord, so I guess this mod probably, I mean, almost certainly, knowing that, almost certainly has other options that wouldn't be liquid fuel dependent. We're actually pretty close to nuclear engines on the tech tree. So just a little bit more science, and we'll be in a better place for some of these deep space missions. Oh my god, control locked. Okay. All right. Actually, yeah, we're looking good. All right. So, oops. I lost our focus on our ship here. There is one key that snaps back to the ship that you're piloting, and I don't remember what it is. Tab goes through everything. I think so, Cord? I'm not sure. Yeah, it is Prolozone. It's Duna, but yeah, essentially it's Mars. Yeah, so I guess Eve is going to go around again, and we're going to hit it on the way back. Looks like Periapsis is pretty high. We're going to have to get a little bit closer. So let's, from the apoapsis here, let's add a maneuver. We might not be able to get much closer than that from all the way back here. We might have to... 83 million? Ugh. Okay, that's closer. Ooh. That's... I see. 3 dimensions. That's a little bit closer. It's crazy when you're just firing these little RCS engines and you think it doesn't make any difference, and then you look at all these numbers changing. It's like thousands and thousands of meters just because you're making these like tiny, tiny changes, which I know is how space works, but it's still pretty nuts to see it represented like that. Okay, that'll get us a little bit closer. Let's get to like maybe here, and then we'll do another burn. We only have 700 delta V. This is probably just going to end up being a flyby. If anything, it's going to be really hard to hit it so close that we can slow down without like tons of fuel. Oh man, I do think an Eve mission from the start though would be a lot easier than a Mars mission. It seems like that's probably true. But okay, let's try to use a little bit of power. And hopefully it will go a long way. So, there. Okay. Wait, why is this not changing anything? I'm confused. This says target at closest approach, but then this also says we're gonna be having an Eve rendezvous. Which one is correct? Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. I don't know if that was a bug or what. Okay, so what are we looking at here? 75 million meters. That's not good. Gotta get closer. These icons are so tiny, though. It's very hard to... Okay, that looks better. $37 million. 27 million. 19 million. 11, 10 million. And well, let's focus on Eve. So okay. Trying to get this PE to be closer. That's looking better. Oh my god, it's so touchy. This is the kind of thing where I really wish there were just better, finer controls for these moments. Okay, 2 million. Slow down a bit. Oh my god, look at that. Ooh. We're hitting curvature. Oh, yes. Oh. That's like straight through the middle. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, it's cool to know that you can do this kind of thing. Oh my god, that's perfect. Right there. Okay, so we need to nail that. In 14 days, it will only take a little bit of energy to get that close. Alright, this is like a very, very important, precise burn that we have to pull off, or it's just not going to work. So, warp to next maneuver. Problem is, just like turning the ship is going to affect. It's true, Ian. Yeah. Worst case, we'll make a new, landmark. Can you imagine if, like, well, I say this and it's almost certainly happened, but can you imagine, like, screwing up so bad that you've just got a probe flying around and you're just like, I think if we do this, it'll work. Like, I don't know, we'll just give it a shot and hopefully it'll be all fine. I don't know. All right. Do we even have RCS fuel to turn right now? I guess we're out. Yeah, we are. Okay, we're gonna have to just sort of turn as we burn. So that's gonna put the trajectory off a bit. But see, this periapsis number, when this thing hits like 100,000 as opposed to garbage. So it's really cool you can zoom in like this. This is perfect. This is exactly what we need. Now that I know that you can do this, this is actually gonna help me a lot. I didn't know you could zoom in on your trajectory, your future trajectory like this. This is really a nice tool. Okay, so the yellow PE is where we are going. The purple is what we're trying to adjust to. And there it goes. So yellow is at 24 million and falling. And yeah, wow, this is really cool. There's so much to learn about this game. I did not know you could do this, and it now makes sense how you would hit a planetary rendezvous from this far out. I did not couldn't grasp how you would make this work, but this is making sense now. Oh, a little bit too much. Oh no, we are going in to the planet. Well, there's no easy way to fix that. Oh boy. Yeah, there actually isn't an easy way to fix that. That is sort of bad. Because we're out of RCS, so I can't turn the ship without burning in the opposite direction. I guess we'll just wait until the ship slowly spins to retrograde. Because it's just like slowly spinning right now. And then I'll burn for like 2 seconds. Yeah, here it goes. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot that this would be really bad, actually, because if we wait until we get close to the planet to correct this, it will take a lot of fuel. That's the problem. So we kind of actually have to fix this right now. Okay, here we go. Actually, not that big of a deal. It actually, now that we spun around, this is not going to be a big deal. So there it goes. Okay. Calling it there. And yeah, now it's just a matter of waiting until we hit the rendezvous. Can you schedule burns ahead of time? You can, yeah. Yeah, you can set up a whole chain of burns and it'll sort of all... But the reason I don't normally do that is because of stuff like this where the UI felt so imprecise that I didn't feel like I could reliably do that. But now that I know you can zoom in on a future burn like that, it makes a lot of sense that you like you can zoom in and get that kind of a fine control over the widgets. I totally get how you can do that now, but before I didn't really understand how it was possible. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. All right, where is it? Where is it? Ah! We're still pretty far away. So yeah, I don't know that we'll be able to slow down. Let's see. No way. Okay, so this is a flyby. That's okay. Wow, it looks pretty cool, huh? Alright. Yeah, we'll just sort of get what we can get. I mean, a flyby is not the worst, but maybe what we'll do is kind of use up the rest of our fuel to get a little bit closer now. There we go. 130? I don't know. I don't actually know what the gravity of Eve is like. I mean, maybe we should just crash into it. I don't know. Should we just crash? Probably get just as much science crashing into it. $50,000. Let's just do that. Okay. Planets are scary. Yeah, can you imagine seeing Jupiter up close? Woof. Guess that's kind of what like the end of 2001 is about. It would be very spooky. Okay. All right, here we go. We are going in for our flyby. Hopefully we're going to get a bunch of science out of this. This is a salvaged mission. This is not a successful mission, but we're already getting science, so this is good. We're getting a lot of science. Wow, look at it come in. This is great. Okay. Oh, there's the planet. Ooh, it's creepy. Coming in on the dark side of Eve. Alright, let's make sure all our things are on. There's some things on here I have to, like, manually turn on. Scan gamma rays, yeah. I don't know what the deal is with that, but... And then, yeah, I think there's also a, like... infrared telescope. Not really sure what the deal is with that one, but... Okay, we're not close enough for the survey stuff yet. Wow, this is a cool view. Look at this. This is very, like, alien. Alright. Oh, what about this guy? Yeah, start visual scan. There we go. Okay, we're too high for that, but we'll get closer. It's too bad we couldn't orbit the planet, but now that I know how this works, the next mission will be more successful, I believe. Geez, yeah, that looks really cool. Here, let's get around to the side here and watch the data come in as we get a little bit closer. Yep. Everything just triggered. We're collecting all kinds of stuff. Whoa! Wow, it's really pretty. Oh, shit. I think the gravity might be pretty high, actually. We might be crashing. No, I think it just looks like we're crashing. I think it just looks like we're... I'm going to assume that it just looks like we're crashing. Wow, that's really cool. Alright, this is a somewhat salvaged operation because this looks cool, and now I want to, like, land on this planet. Okay, we're nearing, in 40 seconds, we're nearing our lowest point. Oh! Oh! Well, wow. I guess we got too close. You know what, though? It was worth it. It looks really cool. I'm glad we came here. We got some science out of it. And you know what? As many things as, like, while we were out there for years, a lot of our probes and things died, but that's kind of good. We had too many out there. We had to sort of clear up all our junk, you know? Wow. All right, yeah, we got way too... I did not know that you couldn't get that close. I guess Eve's like a big planet? I thought it was small. And so that's why I thought we could go in closer than Earth, but... Oops. Well, sort of a mixed bag. The beginning of the stream was fun with the space plane. I'm sorry that that didn't work out, but I am glad that I definitely did learn a lot in terms of how to, like, do these deep space missions. Sometimes it really, like, I don't know, I had a hard time landing on Minmus, and now it's, like, relatively straightforward, so building up the knowledge. We did get some science here. We're up to 223. Not really enough to get anything super interesting, but we could pick up supersonic flight or something like this. Advanced aerodynamics. I don't know that any of these would really help with our spaceplane problem. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. Specialized control? Yeah, I'm not sure. We could grab the heat management stuff down here. I don't know that that really is going to help the radiation part, but also the greenhouse would I guess probably, so it creates oxygen and it requires water. So I guess the idea is if you can land on a planet that has water, if you can extract the water, then you can create continuous food and oxygen. But yeah, I didn't get as much science as I wanted to on the stream. I guess I'll have to create a better long distance probe. See, these are the heavy lifter engines. Like this, well, this doesn't look as powerful as the mainsail, but the mainsail is 6 tons. This is 4 tons. So yeah, I guess its thrust to weight is just better. Oh, okay. That's an interesting looking engine. That's very powerful. The twin bore liquid fuel engine. And then a more powerful solid booster. Aluminum hybrid rocket engine. Experimental propulsion is, I guess this is just like weird RCS stuff. Yeah, I'm just trying to see like what the, I mean, nuclear power, right? I mean, like this is the tech chain where you, nuclear propulsion. So we'd have to get both of these. And I guess yeah, so this engine, the thrust is pretty low, but the efficiency is like off the charts. And a nuclear ramjet engine, I guess that's for space planes. Yeah, we're pretty close to stuff that would let us do some of these deep space missions a little bit easier. But I think I need to just execute some more probes. Maybe even just send out some probes. I might, in between streams, I might send some probes to like Minmus and Mars and the Moon. Because some of these new science instruments we haven't scanned those planets with, and that would be pretty boring because it wouldn't be very new content, but it would probably get us a bunch of science, and I could probably grab that in between streams, and then we could have some of this cool, wacky stuff to play with. But anyway, well, yeah. Sorry the spaceplane didn't work. That was the goal of the stream, but I guess we saw a new planet, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna take off. And try not to order a pizza. I'm gonna go try to cook something healthy, even though I sort of want a pizza. I will see you all later. I don't know that I'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably not. But Monday, I'll be back with Minecraft. And maybe more of this, too. Not sure. Depends on my schedule. But anyway, I will see you all later. Have a great weekend. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry that it wasn't a more successful couple of missions, but we'll have the technology soon, hopefully. I don't know. But yeah, good to talk to all of you. I miss you all in between streams. It's just... hard to find a consistent schedule right now, so I'm going to have to just kind of stream when I have the time, but hopefully I'll see you all soon. And take care. Bye. Hour 2.5, and I think we're on world record pace. Not everyone runs this category. Oh! Hi, my name's Nick Brecken. All right, here we go. Oh, wow, I've never clicked this button.
Yeah, I'm Luke Skywalker. Yeah. No!
I am a game developer, occasional podcaster.
Turn over the door, you coward!
I stream almost daily on this channel now called Idle Thumbs.
No!
We have a really good community.
Oh, oh no!
Please join us for,
Nope. Oh my god, I'm alive.
the hoisting. Join us for the madness.
Oh no, the engine's too big.
Join us for the hubris. What I need to do is stand on the roof of this Jeep and fire a rocket-propelled grenade.
Oh no! No!
I occasionally stream with my girlfriend Janelle.
I live on the edge.
No.
I live on the edge.
No, you don't.
Sorry, I occasionally stream with my partner Janelle.
Oh!
Oh, Toby.
And my wonderful dog, Toby, who you may see. Oh my God, Toby! Toby, get out of there! This part's not going to be used.
Ready for the knowledge.
Hi! This is how you take pictures. You take a lot of pictures and then you select the one good one, right? Isn't that how you take pictures? That's how.
You piece of shit!
You did it!
That was way too big. I don't like being that big. This is a much better size for my face. This should be censored.